from the Gulf Coast of Florida, Tropicana Field here in St. Pete. Today we've got a contest out of the American League East between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. Aaron Hicks, the American League's batting leader, steps into the box. Coming up next. Brendan McKay gets the ball for the Rays in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be exciting. This is one of the top young pitchers in the game right now. He keeps getting better. He keeps learning. And if he continues at this pace, this guy has a chance to be one of the more reliable pitchers in the game.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
First pitch, 110.
There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Here's the first pitch. Aaron Judge is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff or he's in for a long day.
And that misses 1-1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
The 2-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A shot down the first baseline. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. Around first, digging for two. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Aaron Hicks.
Next, it'll be Aaron Hicks. He got off to a really hot start this year and currently leads the American League in batting average over the first half of the campaign.
Yeah, there's probably a handful of guys that get to enjoy the All-Star break the way he did. He was swinging such a hot bat that first half to find himself in first place in batting average. What a great start to the second half for him.
Fly ball into straightaway left. Wendell is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter,
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the AL in RBIs.
Yeah, but we really can't be surprised by that, right? No doubt he's one of the best all-around talents in the sport today.
From the stretch. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. And he's really continued to look great in the second half of the season. Over the last 10 games, hitting over 300.
No surprise this guy found himself in the All-Star game in the Midsummer Classic. He absolutely had a monster first half. He was almost a certain lock to represent his team at that game.
And he was rewarded for his incredible first half with an invite to the Midsummer Classic. Always an honor.
He's been so consistent all year. His timing, just his presence in the box. It doesn't look like this is going away anytime soon. Probably going to battle for a batting title the rest of the way.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Payoff pitch on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Roll, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hit meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but that'll land foul, strike one. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped him up. Mejia waits on it. And he makes the catch to retire the side. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Domingo Germán gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Joey Wendell digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Wendell
just gets a piece of it, strike one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it, and the throw to first is in time, 1 gun.
batting second.
And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Matty, I'm really excited to see Randy Arozarena in this one. His batting average is on the rise right now. And if you look at his last 10 games, you know why. He's hitting over 350 in that span. So he's found his groove. He's hitting just about everything right now.
Judge is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting third, the center fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Here's Randy Arozarena. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Now the pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now. And this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
2-1 after the foul ball there. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and that liner caught him. And he goes to second with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher. And that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Stepping in now, Brandon Lau. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the two-out double. More coming up under the dome in just a moment. All set for the start of the inning. And next, the dangerous power threat, Luke Voigt.
The first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Here's the first pitch. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Chased a bad ball up out of the zone. 2-2.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
Here now the 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing a fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 13 home runs, 57 runs batted in. The 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Voigt on at first. Nobody out. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Here's the 2-1. Soft liner towards center, and that's in there. Base hit.
That's grown man strength right there. Able to take a fastball inside and muscle it out to center field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center. Under it to make the catch is Wendell. One away.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
At the plate, Greg Allen. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. The 1-0 home is a breaking ball that misses off the plate.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. 3-0 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
Here it is, the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So the bases are loaded here with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. And now the first pitch. Bounced softly in front of the plate. The tag gets 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Yankees 1, the Rays nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Willy Adames.
Willy Adames.
First delivery to him. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. And so take a look at ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. And he fouls this one off. 1-2. No one out with a runner at second. This one's down to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And guys, looking at the numbers, although this team won their last game, they did commit 2 errors, which they are going to have to clean up today if they're going to be more effective on the defensive side of the ball. Let's see who flashes the leather in this one.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 14 homers and 44 RBIs. A ball and a strike. Missed the target there with a curveball, and it's 2-1 now. As a look, now the pitch. Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Adames rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roy, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in the hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Into the box, Francisco Mejia, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
The 2-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And a curveball drops in on 2-1, 2-2 now. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Kevin.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. From the stretch, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. From the belt, the pitch.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Outside, 3-0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Hit back toward the mound. LeMahieu towards second. He's got it. Back to first, and he throws it away. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one.
The left fielder.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. Runner in scoring position with Sigueme. And now the first pitch. He's set. The 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
0-2 count. The pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, 1 error, and a runner left on. We played 2 full. It's the Rays 2 and the Yankees 1. Here's big Aaron Judge as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Number 99, Aaron.
First delivery to him. A ball and no strikes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Rosarena is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. 1 out here in the Yankees' 3rd inning, and that'll bring in the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Giancarlo.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. First offering on its way. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Our score remains 2-1. That brings up Wander Franco as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The designated hitter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Franco.
Now here's the pitch.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
Goes the other way as this is line to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Well, you can see why these fans are so excited about this rookie.
Yeah, Matt, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
Randy Arozarena is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Now a breaking ball, but it's low. Swung on and missed. That's strike two.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
A full count to the Rays center fielder.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And it's fouled away. Here comes the payoff pitch. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Now batting, the second baseman, Blanket.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brandon Lau. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. Love to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
The 1-1 home. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Runners on the corners now with one man gone. And up next will be Willy Adames. He's set. Here it comes.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Comes set, and the 0-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2. Struck him out. You talk about pulling a rabbit out of your hat. He gets out of the jam, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives, and even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Leading off.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Gleyber Torres is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, there's only a 1-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Now to the plate, Luke Voigt. He singled in his first AB. From the stretch. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Kiermaier at the track. The wall. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 37 on the year. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now to the plate, Gio Urshela. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A base hit in his first trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting.
And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. First pitch on its way. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. Still only one out in the inning. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Wendell is going to get there as he backs up to put it away. And there are two gone now.
The left fielder, number 22. Greg Allen.
Now to bat, Greg Allen worked a walk his first time up. Here it comes. And he goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right side of the infield. Choi gathers it in, and that retires the side. Yankees get a couple on the two-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up, and New York has taken a 3-2 lead. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Leading off for the Rays.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The third baseman, Michael Brasso.
First pitch of the AB now. Michael Brasso is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Smoke toward the hole. And that is through into right field for a single.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Mejia.
To the plate now, Francisco Mejia, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. After it is Hicks. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Comes set, now the pitch.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. From the belt, the pitch.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Here comes the 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Joey
So a runner at first with 2 away, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a liner. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They trail 3-2. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu.
DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch of the AB now. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not the way you'd like to start this 5th inning, falling behind 3-0 on the count. It's about time he starts throwing some strikes.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Now here's the first offering. A bouncer to the left side. Adames picks it up. And there are 2 away now. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and is still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. At the plate now, Aaron Hicks. 1-0 the count. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Fouled away. Hit on the ground out to short. Adames scoops it up. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They're up 3-2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and striding forward the designated hitter, Wander Franco. First pitch on the way.
Franco.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Reined in, and that's the first out. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Stepping up is Randy Arozarena. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is there, 2 down.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Brandon.
And stepping in, Brandon Lau. Now here's the pitch. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And it's 1-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 17 for him on the season. And the Rays are back in business now, tied at 3.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
The batter, number 1.
Into the box now, Willie Adames. This will send a ground ball down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We're through 5 here this afternoon. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swinging bunt. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Sliced hard on the ground. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. So he continues to hit the ball well, his 2nd hit of the ball game, and he's aboard on the leadoff single as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now here comes the Tampa Bay manager out to the mound, and we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Cody Reed takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 21, Cody Reed.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. And that's inside, looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
And that's over, 2-1. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game, as he has been on fire this month.
Yeah, he certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
In now, Luke Voigt, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. In his career against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. On the ground to third. He's got it. And that's out number one.
Now that's third baseman, Gio Urshela.
Now at the plate here is Gio Urshela. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Has a look. Now the pitch. High and deep to left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. One run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. And he's safe at the plate. And it's now 5-3.
This thing was a double or more the second it left his bat. He really drove it well, and it ended up one-hopping the wall out there. And more importantly, he picks up 2 RBI along the way.
And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. No hits to this point. The 0-1. Hard liner to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Urshela isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
The left fielder, number 22, Greg Allen.
So now to the plate, Greg Allen. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 4. Sanchez is off at first with 2 away. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, 2-seamer, pitcher, sinker, baller, what have you, you're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there, missed middle.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
5 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Liner towards second. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 7-3 ball game.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Cody Hoyer takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. That'll bring up Aaron Judge as he'll take a look at ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike. 4 runs here in this half inning. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here he comes again, 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 3-2 one more time, and this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Yankees lead it 7-3. Nestor Cortes Jr. will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. So stepping in is Ji-Man Choi. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Baseman.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down
Choi.
looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Popped him up. LeMahieu calls for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And with
Now
1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. So next to hit is Michael Brasso. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
He's having a great day at the dish. His timing is spot on. His pitching staff's going to have to find a different way of attacking him.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
The catcher, number 28.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
And that one yanked just foul. Flew out last time up. Ready with the 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Fouled off. Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball one. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Heading out towards shallow right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
Now batting, right fielder, Kevin.
So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay sixth, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Called strike as the slider gets the outside corner. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Ready with the 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Rays strand just the 1. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Now it'll be Aaron Hicks. Though we've discussed his position in the batting race, we haven't seen much production today. Opposing pitching has to be credited in keeping his bat in check.
Yeah, they've definitely kept him off balance, but as hot a first half as he's had, it only takes 1 pitch over the heart of the plate for him to get right back on that wagon again.
Hoyer rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. A ball and a strike. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Now the 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. Adames brings it in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So with 7 runs allowed already, it's been another dismal outing from this pitching staff as you take a look there at the list of clubs with the highest team ERA. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. First offering. Popped him up. Choi is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Next up, Gleyber Torres. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
In there, 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a solo shot down the line in left. 34 home runs now on the year as they open it up to 8-3. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
Now batting.
Into the box, Luke Voigt, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. The 3-2 one more time. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Now batting, the third baseman, Gio.
Into the box,
Urshela.
Gio Urshela. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on its way, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Oh, but it's a wide throw to second, and they can't get the out.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez, as it's grounded sharply to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. Get up and stretch. It's the Yankees 8 and the Rays 3. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Joey Wendell. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts 1 at-bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now that's popped up. LeMahieu is calling for it, and that's the first out of the inning.
The designated hitter, number 5, Wander.
1 out now in the Tampa Bay 7th, and in to swing the bat next is Wander Franco. And now the first pitch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes strike 2. Ground ball right side. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Standing in now, Randy Arozarena, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And And this is popped up. Back behind second. LeMahieu is there. And he makes the catch to retire the side. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Peter Fairbanks has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 29, Peter Fairbanks.
And now in the box, Greg Allen. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Number 22, Greg Allen.
Now the pitch as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. The 1-0 is a sinker that misses for a ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He drove home 2 with a single in his last plate appearance. From the belt, the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Pitch outside. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Clearly, they're not satisfied with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. You don't want to disrespect your opponent and do that in a blowout game, but I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead, and now they've got a chance to add on to it.
2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames at short. A tag for 1, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Next to stand in is Aaron Judge. His prior history in this matchup, he's 0 for 4. And now the first pitch. And this one runs up high, ball 1. The 1-0. Now a chopper to first, might only get 1. Scooped up to second for 1. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 8 and the Rays 3. Digging in will be Brendan Lau. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at-bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Wendy Peralta is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. From the stretch. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Peralta, a former San Francisco Giant. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
The 1-1 home. Two and 2.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Next to dig in, Willie Adames. He grounded out last time up. Now here's the pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Sanchez corrals it, and the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. So the next to bat will be Ji-Man Choi. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
He's set, and the pitch. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Judge has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Diego Castillo enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Diego Castillo.
So now into the box is Aaron Hicks. He steps in for the 5th time today, giving him a bonus chance, if you will, to keep that hitting streak alive.
Yeah, and thank his lucky stars, his lineup's been able to get him that 5th opportunity. Right here, you're usually only seeing 3 to 4 at bats if you work a walk-in. He's got a chance to keep this hit streak alive.
First pitch on the way. Now the 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And it's fouled away. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So next to bat will be Giancarlo Stanton. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. First delivery to him.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Comes set with the 0-1. Chopped at third. Tough to get to. Fielded cleanly. One there. Back to first, and they'll take care of Stanton as well. It's a double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
To the plate now, Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The windup and the 0-1. And there's strike three. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. The Yanks held in check, but they lead it by a count of 8-3.
Your
Zach
attention,
Britton,
please.
a 6'1"
Now
southpaw,
pitching
will be the one that gets the call from the bullpen here.
Zach Britton.
Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Michael Brasso.
Michael Brasso.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. That evens it up 1-1. Britton, a left-hander that stands 6'1" tall. He was selected in the 3rd round during the first-year player draft of 2006.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 1-2. Chopped toward the second baseman. And there's one down now.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Mejia.
Up next for the Rays, Francisco Mejia. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch of the AB now. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Pitch on the way. Fouled away.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Right fielder.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Kevin Kiermaier is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. And he misses with it, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
8-3 is today's final. So the Bronx Bombers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Domingo Germán wins a league-high 16th decision. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs on 12 hits. 1 error, they left 8 runners on base. For the Rays, 3 runs on 7 hits. 1 error, they left 6 men on base.